I'm your host, Jake, and these are my co-hosts, Jake, Johnny, and Seth. Today we'll be talking about baseball versus lacrosse. So, what are your opinions? Starting with Jake.
Well, when I see baseball and lacrosse, I see a running sport that takes lots of skill, and I see just a sport that, it's fun, everybody likes it, and there's not much running. You don't get that active in it. In lacrosse, you kind of are always running. It's nicknamed the fastest sport on 2 feet, and I believe that is true. You're always running, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. While baseball, you got to practice, which you have to practice in lacrosse too. But in baseball, all you got to do is practice and practice and practice. Meanwhile, you don't have to really run that much. Look at David Ortiz, for example, or Prince Fielder. They're good, but they would be awful in lacrosse.
Johnny?
Okay, those are very true, but I have to disagree on the dedication part. It takes a lot of dedication for baseball, and it's really hard if you don't practice and if you just don't do anything. Like, you can practice, but if you're not dedicated, you're not going to be a good player. And it does take a lot of skill because it's not that easy just to hit a ball, because there are many ways that the ball can come in. It can curve, it can slide, or it can just come straight in really fast. You got to be aware, and it is a tough sport.
I definitely agree with Johnny, because you can't say that baseball, you can't just start playing one day and you'll be the best person in the game. Like Johnny said, it's right that Prince Fielder can't play lacrosse, but there's so much effort in playing baseball. There might be effort in lacrosse, but you can't just take a random person off the street and they won't become the best player in the league. You can't even get in the major leagues if you don't work so hard every day.
I agree mostly with Jake on that one, because I'm a big lacrosse fan. I see your points, but still, think about it. Pretty much, say I picked up a baseball bat. I don't even play baseball. And you saw me, we played softball today. I think everyone here, except Jake, played. And Seth was on my team. Johnny, you were on the other team. You saw I haven't played in a very long time. I think it's been a couple years. And you saw me, I had a couple good hits. That proves my point that someone pretty much could just pick up a bat and hit a ball.
Someone could pick up a lacrosse stick and start playing lacrosse.
But could you make a good shot? As a lot of my coaches have said and pointed out, lacrosse is an easy sport to learn, but a very hard sport to master. And I think it takes effort in both, but as you're playing lacrosse, it's a faster sport. There's a lot more stamina that you need, and it's a lot harder on your body. Baseball is a little bit too slow for me. That's why I don't play it. And you don't score that much. In lacrosse, and Jake would know this because he's an attackman, there's a lot of shooting, a lot of passing, running all over the place. And I'm a goalie, so I know how many shots there are. You guys agree with that?
I definitely agree with that.
So I think, as we have come to a conclusion, it's 2 for baseball and 2 for lacrosse. So I think that ties the argument. So that'll do it for Back Talk on CBTV. We'll see you next week with our hosts, our co-hosts, Jake, Johnny, and Seth.
Good job.
Hi, my name is Sam Stemmerman, and welcome to Back Talk on CBTV. Today I'm going to talk about how LeBron James will keep his star power with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I am with my guest hosts, Zach Korf, Jim Myers, and Matt Rubin. I think LeBron James will have to control the ball more and score a lot more to keep his star power, because he's next to Dwayne Wade's home team, and Chris Bosh is a great player too. What do you think?
I think that LeBron James isn't gonna have the best stats that he had last year, because he's gonna have 2 great players to play with in Miami.
I think that LeBron James is going to possibly change his game. I think what LeBron James will have to try to do is he'll have to try to play more like Magic Johnson played in his day. Now, I don't know if you know much about Magic Johnson, but Magic Johnson and Larry Bird were 2 of the best facilitators. By that, they got everybody involved in the game. He can always get his shots when it counts, down the end. But remember, he's walking into a situation where Dwayne Wade is the star of this team. So Chris Bosh is a very good player. Udonis Haslem is going to be the power forward. He's just a role player, but he'll get shots. The whole idea of winning is that they're going to have to incorporate everyone, Sam, to make all 5 people that are on the floor always dangerous, so that when the whole defense is trying to double Dwayne Wade or double LeBron James or double Chris Bosh, they're really going to double Chris Bosh. The 2 guys that will receive double team attention will be Dwayne Wade and LeBron James at all times. There will always be a second defender looking to help out on those guys. Now, how well do they see the floor? How well do they adjust to what's in front of them? And the biggest thing to me is, how are they going to play defense? Because defense is going to win championships. Everybody thinks about these 3 guys and each one of them scoring and so forth. No, the key to championship games start at the defensive end of the floor. When they play a big team like the Lakers, they're going to have problems rebounding. It's defensive rebounding that wins championships. So I got a feeling that this experiment may take another year to develop before everybody's going to just hand them a championship. I don't see the Lakers just handing over their title to them. But it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, I agree with you, and I think it's interesting to see how Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron, I think it's interesting to see how they're going to play together, and we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
You can wrap it.
Okay, thank you for watching CBTV's Back Talk CBTV. And for Zach, Jim, and I'm Sam Sarah. Thanks for watching.
You got it.